No, this is not 1860. This is August 12th, 2017, in Charlottesville, Virginia, USA. People gathered carrying torches and both Confederate and Nazi flags, chanting slogans against blacks, gays, Jews, and immigrants. Unite the Right was an organized gathering of self-described white nationalist groups who gathered to protest the removal of a statue of Robert E. Lee from a local park. Lee was a commander of the Confederate armies in the American Civil War from 1861 to 1865, when the Confederate States sought independence to prevent the abolition of slavery. Recently, many American states announced the removal of many Confederate symbols, and this has angered some of the far-right groups. But why is this happening today? Unite the Right posters were tweeted by the likes of Richard Spencer and David Duke. Spencer is the president of the National Policy Institute and co-editor of Altright.com, an alternative right news and opinions website.
So yes, of course, we fear whites becoming a minority.
The term alt-right was coined by Spencer in 2010. Since then, he has participated in lectures, organized events, and gave interviews about his beliefs, which are, there's nothing wrong with being a proud white American, and that white people are being marginalized throughout the US. His solution? A peaceful ethnic cleansing, where non-European descendants leave the US voluntarily. In 2016, at the start of Donald Trump's campaign, Spencer was the go-to guy to talk about how the future election could help his movement.
Hail Trump! Hail our people! Hail victory!
David Duke, in turn, is known mainly for his connections with the Ku Klux Klan.
We are determined to take our country back. We're going to fulfill the promises of Donald Trump. That's what we believed in. That's why we voted for Donald Trump, because he said he's going to take our country back, and that's what we got to do.
So now we have racist, Nazi, and white supremacist groups who are on the fringes currently feel legitimized after Trump's presidential win. Another piece of the puzzle in understanding how these groups became emboldened is when a guy like Steve Bannon became White House chief strategist. Bannon was the executive director of Breitbart News Network, a far-right news and opinion website. Its content has, on several occasions, been accused of being misogynistic, xenophobic, and racist. Today, Steve Bannon works in the White House alongside Trump. Add to that the president's lack of action during the protests in Charlottesville, some people could only make assumptions. On Saturday, Trump made a speech considered vague by many.
We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides. On many sides.
And 3 days later, he finally condemned the hate groups.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
Several politicians have taken to social media and expressed their views as well. So, is it finally time to have a serious discussion about white nationalism in the White House?